Hello, Oregon parents and grandparents. This is Andy Marnock, founder and president of Vivify Planning. Oregon recently made a significant number of changes on the way that contributions to the College Savings Plan, or 529 plan as it's often called, receive benefits in our state. And so for those of you that are thinking about making contributions or have already started, this video is for you to bring you up to speed. I'll cover what changed, who it affects, and some planning considerations as a result. So firstly, what happened? We went from what's called a deduction-based system. In the past, when you contributed to a 529 plan account in Oregon and you were an Oregon resident, you could deduct that contribution up to a certain amount on your Oregon income tax return. Pretty straightforward stuff. Now, we moved to what's called a credit-based system. In a nutshell, a credit system provides you with a refund of a certain amount, a proportion of your contribution to the Oregon 529 plan. Where it gets a little bit tricky, a little more complex, is that the actual percentage or the proportion you receive back on your contribution depends on your income. So this is called a progressive structure. What it means is that lower or middle income folks will receive a higher percentage of their contribution back. Those in a higher income tax bracket will receive a lower percentage back. Now, is this a good or a bad thing? It depends. It depends on your cash flows. It depends on the timing of contributions and which tax bracket you are in. What it does do successfully is encourage others inside of the family or friends of the family to contribute on behalf of the future student. And so the case for that is where smaller contributions in the past had a pretty limited deduction benefit. Now the credit on smaller contributions for the majority of Oregonians has gone up. Now that's meaningful. What it does is it encourages grandparents, aunts and uncles, cousins, friends of the family, anybody interested in that child's education. It provides them with more benefit for making a contribution if they're an Oregon resident, filing an Oregon tax return, and depending on their income level. Now, the downside, of course, is, as I mentioned, higher income folks are going to get less of a credit back per dollar they put into the plan. However, that being said, there is a unique planning opportunity here that exists between where we sit today in mid-November through the end of 2019. What Oregon is allowing is for folks who want to make a large contribution to the 529 plan to carry forward that deduction into years 2020 through 2023. And so what's effectively happening is folks who can make that big contribution can double dip. They can take a credit by making contributions in future years, and they can take a deduction in those same years. That's unique. So obviously it depends where you sit in your situation as to whether this is positive or negative for you. I do think it's fantastic, 2 thumbs up, that the state has encouraged more people to participate in the college saving process by making that credit available to more people. That being said, if you have any questions about your situation, please feel welcome to give us an email, text, or phone call. We are happy to discuss. And of course, every situation is different, so this can't be considered investment or tax advice. But please feel welcome to reach out if you'd like to have a personal conversation. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope this was helpful to you.